Welcome in, humanity, to another edition of Thirsty the Truth Thursday on TSAT, which stands for Truth, Supersedes All Things at All Times, no matter what, and PFE, which stands for Plan for Everything at All Times, no matter what, family. Welcome on into this multi-purpose, multifaceted, multinational news channel where I speak and spit the truth, fact, reality, logic, and objectivity to humans, niggas. Niggas, humans. All humans is niggas, and all niggas is humans. They're synonymous with each other. The reason that niggas is humans and humans is niggas, and they are synonymous with each other, is because the human species is the most demon, devil, Lucifer, Satan, diabolical, starving, slave trade, killing, torturing species on planet Earth or any other motherfucking planets and galaxies that I know of. There's no more, no bigger demon, devil, Lucifer, Satan, diabolical species on any motherfucking planet that's worse than the motherfucking nigga, human niggas. We display it every second of every motherfucking day. Do we understand this? First and foremost, family, all niggas is humans and all humans is niggas. Do we understand that? But the mothers and fathers and gods and goddesses of humanity, which every race came from, is the black man and black woman. Archaeology, anthropology, genetics, scientific, every way shows and proves it. No other race on planet Earth, I can't speak for no other planet or no other motherfucking galaxies, but on planet Earth, the black man and black woman can produce the bluest of black to the whitest of white, called albino, and every phenotype and hair type and color known to human. And the lighter the hair, the lighter the eyes, the lighter the skin complexion is the worst of the human species. And the strongest, like Malcolm X said in a video before, the more black, the more strong, the more dominant, the more mother and father and God and goddess of humanity it is. And the lighter it is, the more defective that is. That's what all your animal specialists around the world will tell you about albino offsprings. And that's what the European is, as a albino offspring of the black man and black woman. Just like all the other species on planet Earth are offsprings of the true number one black man and black woman. If you don't understand that and can't go and look up and see that that's a motherfucking fact and the truth, then you might want to unsubscribe immediately or get the fuck off my channel, because you dealing with fake and made up and make believe. Like I said, if we ain't telling the motherfucking truth, you lying, family. Is either you telling the truth or you motherfucking lying. Do we understand that, family? Let me tell you something real quick, family. Family, I gotta come on a little closer. Nigga, human niggas, especially the black nigga, human niggas and nigga humans. Yeah, especially the black ones, the African or Caribbean brothers and fathers of humanity, nigga humans. Y'all come real close to hear this, family. Because I need y'all to understand this, and I don't want y'all to misinterpret what the fuck I'm saying. I need y'all to understand what the fuck I'm saying right here. Truth, family, takes no sides. It needs no motherfucking alibi, first and foremost. But family, listen up. You got your hearing aid all the way up. Well, listen up. There has never not been truth. There has never not been truth, family. But there has been a time when there wasn't motherfucking humans. That's one of my quotes of the quote. I'm gonna say that one more time. There has never not been truth, family, but there has been a time when there wasn't motherfucking humans. So I'm going to go with truth, since it was here before motherfucking humans. Family, do we understand that? If you coming over here to try to understand what the fuck I'm talking about and what I'm speaking of, I'm gonna say it in a different way. There has never been a time when it wasn't true, family, but there has been a time when it wasn't fucking humans, family. Like I said, I'm going with the motherfucking truth, because it was here before humans. Do we understand that, man? Do we get that just a little bit? If not, then you might want to unsubscribe and stop listening, because you won't never motherfucking get it in your life then, if you don't get that. And it's the truth. Like I said, it needs no alibi. It don't take no motherfucking sides. It don't give a fuck about your faith, feelings, or beliefs. Truth is infinity. Do we understand that, family? Two things real quick before we start this video about a master teacher, grandmaster teacher, Malcolm X, who told us all the solutions, like Mr. Neely Fuller and Ben and Clark and John G. Jackson and J.A. Rogers, Arthur Schomburg, Thomas Sankara, Patrice Lumumba, Kwame Nkrumah. Man, there's just so many, man. Francis Cress Wilson, Dr. Carter G. Woodson, J.A. Rogers, just so many, man. Fred Hampton, Medgar Evers, all our greats, all our motherfucking greats. Freedom fighters, man. Nat Turner, African Haitian freedom fighters, man. Our African Haitians, man. Brothers and sisters from the African Haitian tribe. We're going to break that down too before we start this video, family. But I've heard this twice in the last 24 hours. So I have to speak on it, man. Anything that I hear twice in 24 hours, I got to speak on the next time I speak on my motherfucking channel. So what I want to understand from you, God-loving, religious-loving human niggas that have these gods and these religions that you follow. Christianity, Catholicism, Judaism, Islam. These Abrahamic faiths that you niggas don't read nothing about, but you so loving of this motherfucking God and all this people. Yeah, man, but you don't read none of this stuff. You brag about all your social medias and all your material stuff that humans made for you. You brag about all of that. But not your all everything God and religious. You niggas make it up, but you niggas got it. I done heard a woman say her aunt is a woman of God. The fuck does that mean, family? What the fuck does that mean when a motherfucker say they aunt is a woman of God? What the fuck does that mean? Somebody tell me what that means. And then I heard family, this man say, yeah, man, I'm a man of God. I'm going to ask a motherfucker again, man, what the fuck does that mean? What does being a man or woman of God mean? I thought all you niggas, all you believing human niggas, that believe in these human created gods were men and women of God. What the fuck is we talking about? So is there certain people that ain't men and women of God? And there's certain people that is men and women of God? If you believe in Christianity, Catholicism, Judaism, and Islam, ain't you a man or woman of God? We talking about niggas talking about they are man or woman of God. Man, you niggas just make it up. I need y'all to relay that message back to me, the meaning of that. Now, before you come back and just say some dumb ignorant shit, go look up all the knowledge and information, the 5 W's and Carfax check on what it means of what people say when it means to be a man or woman of God. Before you just spat out something, you just sound dumb or ignorant. Go look it up, man, and come back somebody with a comment and tell me what does it mean to be a man or woman of God. And if you're a part of Christianity, Catholicism, Judaism, or Islam, aren't you a man or woman of God? Yeah. I just want to know, because niggas just say the most craziest shit, but when you got faith and belief and symbols, hey man, everything and all things possible, man. Niggas can fly back and forth to heaven on carpets and horses. I know that sounds crazy, but that's in your religious text. You know what I'm saying? That's in all your hadiths and your Qurans and your Bibles of niggas fly back and forth with white horses and carpets to heaven and shit. And congregate with this motherfucking all everything God. But since you niggas ain't read your shit, you don't know what's in there, what don't in there, what ain't in there. You just niggas of faith and belief. Ignorant niggas, that's what niggas of a faith and belief mean. You just ignorant, not know, understand it, man. That's just what it is. Real quick, man, before we get here, do this Malcolm X, man, and watch him crush it. I'm gonna commentate through this too. I need all the African tribes globally. We got to link up. And I know somebody saying like, what do you mean by all the African tribes link up? I'm talking about the Africans on the mother and father land, the African tribes on the continent. They need to link up with the African Jamaican tribes, and the African Haitian tribes, and the African American tribes, and the African Brazilian tribes, and the African Hispanic tribes, African Latino tribes, whatever you niggas want to call it, and the African living in Europe tribes. All of our tribes, we need to link up, man. And get on code, man, and come together like the European motherfuckers come together, man. The American European, the Poland European, the German European, the French European, the Italian, all the Europeans, they always linked up, man. It's by white, or they'll destroy the motherfucking planet. They always link up. So it's time for all the African tribes globally to link up. I just named all the African tribes that need to link up. We all need to link up, man, and come together, man. No more divide and conquer about I'm a better this than you, and I'm an African American, so I'm better than you, African Jamaican and African Haitian and African on the continent, African and Europe. No, we all of us, all of our tribes scattered throughout the world, all our African tribes, we need to motherfucking link up. Do we understand that? And the first thing when we link up, we got to understand, man, that there has never not been truth. And that there's never been a time when there wasn't truth. That got to be one of our slogans. Man, we got to stand on truth. If we ain't standing on truth, I don't want to link up with no motherfucking body. And I really mean nobody. Nobody. I don't give a fuck who you is. Mama, brother, sister, aunt, uncle, husband, wife, cousin, this. If we ain't dealing on motherfucking truth, I don't want to link up. If we about your subjective feeling, thoughts, attitudes, and actions, I don't want to link up with you, man. I'm going to digress. Malcolm X, let's get in here and get it in. This is entitled, We Need Education and Not Legislation. Malcolm X, that's what I try to tell these niggas, man. We have to have education, man. If we ain't educated, then it doesn't matter what legislation is laid down. If you ain't educated, you can't read it. See what I'm saying? You don't understand it. You don't comprehend it. If you ain't got no motherfucking education, that's why I tell people I'm a lifetime student and a lifetime motherfucking teacher. I'm going to digress. Let's go, Malcolm. Slaughter him with this PhD in common sense, this truth.
Malcolm, the Civil Rights Bill is with us now. What will it mean?
Well, I'm not very excited at all over the Civil Rights Bill.
Why not?
Primarily because it's a law, and the Supreme Court desegregation decision was also a law that was handed down by the highest court in the land 10 years ago, and they haven't been able to implement it even here in New York City or any other city in the North, much less try and implement it in the South.
I'm going to reinterpret some of this speech. Malcolm X said, there's already laws in place that motherfuckers ain't adhering to and don't give a fuck about, man. So why we excited about some new laws? The old laws, niggas is like, fuck them. So why would we care about any new laws when the old laws ain't being held? Malcolm X, keep going, man. These niggas don't understand, but they claim that they love and fuck with you. And then gonna have the audacity to ask motherfuckers, what's some solution? After you hear Malcolm X and Mr. Neely Fuller and all our greats, you should understand that Dr. Clark and Dr. Ben, John Jack, all the ones I just said earlier, they did told us all the solutions. Dr. Claude Anderson, that's one I didn't say earlier. They told us all the motherfucking solutions. We just didn't want to hear none because we sexy and die in peace and high value, man, and educated niggas and wealthy niggas. Go ahead, Malcolm X, man. My apologies.
And if they can't implement this single law that was handed down by the highest court in the land, I'm very doubtful that they'll be able to enforce any of the laws that are now on the books in this recently passed civil rights legislation.
Makes sense.
You don't think it's even a step then?
No, I don't think it's any step. The Constitution of the United States automatically is supposed to be sufficient to protect anybody who's born here who's a citizen.
Nigga, dumbass. The Constitution is to protect us, nigga. Before, if we don't use any laws, the Constitution is supposed to, and that ain't fucking helping us. So what the fuck are you doing? The basis of your motherfucking racist KKK slavery, motherfucking country that you massacred, raped, and tortured the Native Americans and brought us over here in this global slave trade and became the top buku motherfuckers on planet Earth, the most powerful. Y'all Constitution that's been in place. As your foundation ain't been sufficed to help us in fucking nothing and kept us at the bottom. So what the fuck are you talking about these other laws, man? Your foundation is faulty and fake and ain't about truth and facts and reality. Let's get it, man.
And if the Constitution includes all of those who are born here, I don't see why additional legislation is needed when it comes to the rights of the Negro.
Me neither.
If the Polish people and the Hungarians and the Russians and others who come here as refugees don't need civil rights legislation in order to be.
They said when all the other Europeans come in, the Polish, all these other motherfuckers come in, they don't need no motherfucking civil rights laws to make them feel motherfucking equal. Just niggas, that's been here. The motherfucker that come as refugees don't need no laws because they just integrated into white society. But niggas need legislation, and we been here way before them. Ain't even before you. Man, go ahead, Malcolm, man. Kill them, man.
Recognized as citizens. Why, it's a farce to make Negroes think that civil rights legislation is needed to get us recognition as citizens.
Well, what would you suggest be done then to let a Negro go wherever he wants to in the South and get all the other benefits that the bill provides him?
This is about to be a beginning of solutions. You niggas that's always asking for solution ass niggas. Let's listen in.
You can't do anything by legislation. It takes education. The white man in this country needs to be re-educated so that his behavior pattern toward non-white.
Did he say the white man too need to be re-educated? He said that one first. Go ahead, Malcolm X, man. This is solutions now, since niggas want to talking to me about fucking solutions and what solutions I have. I say all our greats had the best solutions. Let's get it.
will change, and the black man in this country also needs to be re-educated, so our behavior pattern and attitude toward ourselves will change. And once a little educating is...
So we need to be educated so our behaviors and patterns of ourself, that self-love and self-respect, I say, if you don't fucking have, you have nothing in life. Oh, okay, I understand what you're saying, Malcolm X. These other niggas out here don't. They got sexy and dime piece and social medias and all this, and cars and jewelry and Versace and Louis Vuitton and Herman. That man, they ain't worried about none of this shit you talk about, Malcolm X. These niggas winning out here. I'm gonna digress.
It's done on both sides. You'll probably find that that in itself will do more to bring about the spirit of brotherhood than all of the legislation that's designed to force the two together. You can't legislate brotherhood. That brotherhood comes about through understanding, and understanding is created through education.
Now, Malcolm, on one side...
Did he say you can't legislate brotherhood? Oh, my fault. Can't legislate self-love and self-respect either. My fault, Malcolm X. Go ahead and keep slaughtering.
Side, you're talking about brotherhood and education, and on the other side, you're talking about guerrilla movements in the South. Where do you stand?
Both of them are educational. We demand our right to have access to equality of opportunity to anything that this country stands for, as long as we're born here and come within the confines of the Constitution that governs this country. Now, in line with that, we feel that we have the right to defend ourselves whenever we take measures to participate as citizens, and unlawful elements like the Ku Klux Klan get in our way. We think the two positions are consistent. In fact, one complements the other.
Complement each other.
Malcolm, tell me why you want to send guerrillas to Mississippi.
Well, Professor Mark DeWolf Howell of the Harvard Law School, speaking for 29 other law professors, pointed out that the United States government could intervene by law in the state of Mississippi by sending troops. And since the Attorney General and others in the federal government have pointed out that they don't intend to send federal troops in themselves to protect the lives and the property of the Negroes who are being brutalized down there, it's our intention to try and organize the black people, or the American Negroes in this country.
Now, he said, the guy from Harvard broke down and showed how legally the North, the government could come down in the South at that time and help out and squash that shit. And they decided not to. So that's, go ahead, Malcolm X, I'm gonna let you explain.
Into self-defense units in that area, in areas where the government is unwilling or unable to defend our people.
Unwilling or
defend
unable,
our people ourselves.
Just what exactly would these units
sound like a plan, some logic shit.
For a tooth situation?
Well, as long as it is an intelligently organized effort that is being made, the discipline involved will keep our people acting intelligently and discriminately. But if something isn't done in this country to organize Negroes who are fed up with this nonviolent, turn-the-other-cheek approach, in a sensible direction to bring about the halting of this brutality that we are constantly the victims of, then Negroes are going to react in a disorganized way, in an unintelligent way, and an indiscriminate way when it comes to retaliation. So we actually think that we're doing more to uphold the law and protecting the lives and property of our people in an organized way than to sit around and let a disorganized effort develop.
What would you do in a specific case, say, of the 3 missing boys right now?
Well, one of the things I would do if I wanted to find them, I would look in the police station in Mississippi. And when you think in terms of the Ku Klux Klan as being the ones who are responsible for them being missing, then in the state of Mississippi, most of the policemen belong to the Klan. The two organizations are interwoven with each other.
All the police departments in America still belong to the Klan, which is the white man, his mom, and child. I'm going to digress. Keep going, Malcolm.
So we would look in some of the police stations or start questioning the police. There's no need to question the people out there in the street. The police know more about where these persons are, whether they're dead or alive, than anyone else in Mississippi.
When you say you'd question the police, do you really think you'd get them to talk to you?
No. So it means that we've reached the point where talking is a waste of time.
It's a waste of motherfucking time.
It has become necessary.
Did he say talk becomes a waste of motherfucking time? When you can't talk to the motherfuckers who got the bodies, who doing the killing, mass murder, rape, and torture, and still do it? Never mind. Go ahead, Malcolm.
For the American Negro, of which there are 22 million, to go on record to let the world know that since the American government in Washington, D.C. has proven its unwillingness or its inability to protect us in the state of Mississippi, the black man in this country is obligated to take it upon himself to organize and put forth the efforts that are necessary to give our people the protection that has not been forthcoming from the government. Well, the alternative is that the federal government, which is supposed to protect the rights of Negroes the same as it protects the rights of whites, must take the responsibility of recognizing the fact that the state of Mississippi is part of the United States and is under the jurisdiction of the United States government, and therefore the United States government is responsible for all of the violence, the bloodshed, and brutality that takes place in Mississippi. And in the past, as long as our people have been the victim of brutality, the government has dragged its feet. So we have to create a situation where we can retaliate and create a situation that will force the United States government to occupy the state of Mississippi and do for us in protecting us as she has done for others while trying to protect others.
This is your goal.
We would not say. I would not say.
Would they need training?
Oh, yes. Anytime you are sending people against an enemy on the front lines, they need training. And the only criticism that I have of the students who have been sent in.
Did he call the white man, his mom and child, the motherfucking enemy? They still the enemy, Malcolm X. I understand that these niggas don't. That's their friends and their lovers and their husbands and wives.
I think that the organization that sent these students in to show our people there how to become involved in this voters registration is a great step. And the whites involved should be given credit as well as the Negroes who will receive the benefit of it. All of them should be given credit. But I believe that they made a tactical mistake in sending these young people in and not showing them how to defend themselves. Because to send them in this area with no idea of how to defend themselves against the brutal attacks of the Klan is equivalent to sending soldiers on the front lines in Korea or in South Vietnam or Laos. And that enemy over there is nowhere near as vicious as the Klan and the White Citizens Council and other racist elements in this country.
You mentioned that you would use white people to infiltrate the Klan to gather intelligence.
Yes, in my speaking engagements around the country on the various campuses, I have found many young whites who were sincere in their desire to see an end brought to racism. And many of them are now actively involved in SNCC and the nonviolent approach. But those same ones who are involved in the nonviolent approach would become involved in any approach that they thought would bring an end to racism.
I can make them white motherfuckers that you said that was fully involved. They was fully invested in white supremacy, and they were just plants, Malcolm X. You thought they was. Yeah, they always sound sincere. Mr. Nitty Fuller tell you, man, they sound cunning, sincere. They'll lie about everything, man. That's what supremacy means. That means you ain't got to tell the motherfucking truth. You should listen to Mr. Nitty Fuller, Malcolm X. You would have been older on that. They wasn't for us, Malcolm X. They wasn't nothing sincere about them. Malcolm X, you said they none of them good. Don't worry about it. We'll keep it going. Go ahead, Master Teacher.
And I think that most whites as well as blacks can see that from experience in Mississippi and other parts of the South, the racist element there are too morally bankrupt to react in a positive way to the nonviolent approach.
Could you trust a person who belonged to the group that you used to call the Blue-Eyed Devils with information? Would you trust his information?
When I referred to them as the Blue-Eyed Devils, I was speaking for Elijah Muhammad. When I referred to them as a race of devils, I was speaking then for Elijah Muhammad. And I don't speak for Elijah Muhammad today. In fact, if Elijah Muhammad is the leader of the black people in this country, as he professes, then he should be concerned with the brutal treatment that our people are receiving in the state of Mississippi and send his well-trained Fruit of Islam down there to protect our people instead of sending them out here in the street to attack former Muslims who don't want to go along with this program anymore.
You would trust a white man's information, though?
Well, I have gotten information from whites in the past, even while I was a member of the Black Muslim movement, that I found to be pretty authentic.
Malcolm, what's your ultimate goal?
My ultimate goal
don't take no sides and needs no motherfucking alibis.
Is to make whatever contribution I can toward bringing about complete freedom, justice, and equality for black people in this country. Complete respect and recognition as human beings. And the Organization of Afro-American Unity, which we've now formed, has that as its aim, to lift the struggle for freedom of the Negro in this country.
And it doesn't matter what tactics we got to take to get what he's talking about. No, by any means, man, for real. Any means.
From the level of civil rights to the level of human rights, and carry out a program which will be designed to make us recognized and respected as human beings, as members of the human family, wherein our human rights will be respected, and then we think our civil rights, the recognition and respect of our civil rights, will be automatic.
Did he say human rights? And once you got your human rights, civil rights is automatic because you got the motherfucking human right to be a motherfucking human on motherfucking planet Earth? Don't worry about it. Niggas still fighting for civil rights, Malcolm.
You feel that you personally are...
Niggas don't give a fuck about their human right. You ask niggas, they gonna say, nah, fuck that human rights shit. I'm about civil rights. Niggas dumb and uneducated. I digress.
Struggling now to retain your role as a Negro leader?
I have never strived to retain or occupy any role as a Negro leader. And I think that my own manner of representing Mr. Elijah Muhammad was such that everyone agreed that I submerged my own personality completely out of respect for his leadership. And so I wasn't trying to be a leader then. And I'm not trying to be a leader now. I'm one of 22 million black people in this country who is absolutely impatient and disenchanted and fed up. When I have to look at the television every night and see police dogs biting our people, or see policemen clubbing our people, or see our women and our children being washed down the sewer with fire hoses, simply because they want to exercise their rights in a society which says that they are citizens.
Can you give me some specific ideas of what you would do?
No. I wouldn't give any specific ideas
The
of
fuck
what
is you
should
talking
be done
about?
or how we would go about doing it. But I can say that our people have been in the armed services. We have many Negroes in this country who know every type of fighting tactic imaginable in warfare. And if they can go into Korea and South Vietnam and Laos and train others in guerrilla warfare, they can.
In Iraq, Afghanistan, I understand. I'm with you there, right there, Malcolm. Got it. Tactics, I got you. Guerrilla tactics, yeah, man.
Come right over here and train our own people in defense tactics that can bring an end to this clan-like brutality. Instead of our people continuing to let the Klan and these other racist elements intimidate us with murder and organized brutality, if the Klan knows that we will retaliate, that we can retaliate and will retaliate and do unto them as they have been doing unto us, we feel that that in itself will be sufficient to hold them in check. And if the government doesn't want this type of situation to develop, then it is up to the United States government to answer the plea of James Foreman and the other Negro leaders in the South and give them federal troops to protect the lives and property of our people. Those from outside would go in for the purpose of organizing the self-defense units. And one of the steps in that organization involves making the Negroes in Mississippi see that they are within their rights to defend themselves rather than always allow themselves to be the victims of the attacks by the Klan and the White Citizens Council and other racist elements.
When you say defend themselves, what sort of methods of defense are you advocating?
By any means necessary.
Any means.
Our goal is to force the United States government to take its role as a
Did he say by any means? Oh, okay.
Government and take its responsibility as a government and occupy the state of Mississippi and give our people the protection that they cannot get under the police system that now exists in that state.
Malcolm,
nothing else need to be said. Malcolm X gave you the solutions and told you the motherfucking problem. And you know who the fuck it's been this whole time. Thirsty the Truth Thursday, I'm out.